most fundamental difference of Starship is that it is designed to be fully reusable, with both the booster and the ship, or both the first and second stage, are designed to be fully and rapidly reusable. So for a truly profound revolution in mass to orbit, you have to have I call it with the four R's: rapidly reusable, reliable rockets. R.
I love it.
Like a pirate.
R. Everybody give me an R. R. Give me an R. All right. So what does success look like for this flight number 2? What does success look like for you? What are you trying to achieve?
Well, I do want to set expectations, not too high. So there's a tremendous amount of new technology in this rocket. We have actually changed the entire stage separation system from something that was I'm not sure how to describe this, but kind of just a rotation and flip. We're trying to move to a passive stage step system where you don't have pushers, essentially, to try to eliminate parts. There's no pushers, no interstage like Falcon 9 has, and with Flight 2, we're actually trying to do hot staging. So hot staging would mean that we light the ship or upper stage engines while the boost engines are still partially thrusting. So we throttle down and shut down most of the booster engines. Then we light the ship engines, and there's a vent area which looks comically small, actually, which hopefully is enough, because you're essentially blasting the top of the booster with the ship. Now, this is actually, from a physics standpoint, the most efficient way to do stage separation, and the Soviets and later the Russians made extensive use of hot staging. But of course, this is the first time we're doing it, so I would say that's the riskiest part of the flight for Flight 2. And if the engine's light and the ship doesn't blow itself up during stage step, then I think we've got a decent chance of reaching orbit.
So how many more test flights are coming up, and when do you think you're going to try to catch Starship on a tower?
With our giant Mechazilla?
Yes.
Giant Mechazilla.
So talking about Mars, any new predictions on when I know this is your ultimate goal, your destination. Any predictions on when Starship might land on Mars without crew, maybe a crewed flight? Any prediction there?
Well, I think 3 or 4 years.
4 years. That would
be
something
like.
All right.
I have to check with the Earth Mars. Earth and Mars. Have orbital synchronization about every 26 months. So you can't just you fly to Mars when it's on the other side of the sun from Earth. That's unwieldy. So roughly every 26 months, the orbits are in the right relative position, and then you have the Mars transport window. So I think it's sort of feasible within the next 4 years to do an uncrewed test landing there. Yeah.